I'm saying hello to you today from Maine. I am here solo road tripping in Maine for about 11 days and 10 nights. And the main point of this trip is to see as many of the lighthouses as possible. But, little fun fact, Maine has, I think, if I'm not mistaken, over 60 lighthouses. That's a lot of lighthouses, even for me. And there's no way I'm going to be able to see that many. I cannot remember off the top of my head how many I've actually planned to see on this trip, but it's definitely not 60. But of course, I also am really looking forward to just stopping in a lot of these beautiful smaller coastal towns, exploring them and taking in all of these gorgeous views. Like, I have parked myself here at this adorable little lighthouse called, I think, Squirrel Point. If you can see it, there it is. And I have the whole place to myself. So I am just going to keep enjoying all this gorgeous coastline and these amazing views. And I hope that you guys enjoy coming along for the ride. I woke up this morning so excited because today is the day I'm doing something that I have wanted to do for a very long time. I am going on a puffin wildlife boat tour, and this departs right from downtown Boothbay Harbor. It's like a 5-minute walk to the dock from my hotel, which is awesome. And I even rented a special lens for my camera to see if I could get like some decent photos and video clips of the puffins. It's not guaranteed to see them, so I am crossing my fingers, but it is likely, they said, and I also get to see some other wildlife, like other shorebirds. I'm really looking forward to this trip. So from borrowlenses.com, I actually have it strapped in because I'm so nervous carrying it around. I rented this telephoto lens. I think it's a 55 to 200 millimeter, and I've been testing it out, and I think it'll get me close enough to where if I just crop in like a little bit, I'll be able to get some decent photos and video clips of the puffins, so I'm really looking forward to that. The trail that I've been on here in Acadia, it's Great Head, and I've actually never heard of it, and this is my third time to Acadia, never once heard of this trail, and I seriously cannot recommend it enough for like minimal to moderate effort with some like scrambling up some rocks to make it feel like you're definitely out in nature. The views are just incredible. I feel like one of the best things about Acadia is that you can just like do a really simple walk along Ocean Path, which is just like flat and steady and super easy, or you can just park at the Otter Cliff Overlook, which is just basically parking in your car and then walking across the street, or just doing a more simple trail like this, and you get some of the most incredible views that you will probably ever see. You can definitely do some of the more popular hikes. I chose not to do them because I am traveling by myself, and they are very dangerous. Like Precipice and Beehive are two of the more like glitzier hiking paths here in Acadia, but just because I am by myself, I didn't want to risk something happening and being on my own. And those trails I've heard are amazing. Josh and I have never done them. I think the steepest one that we've ever done is Gorham, which was beautiful. And then we've driven up Cadillac for Sunrise. But Great Head Trail, highly recommend if you're coming to Acadia. It's just been absolutely breathtaking. I've been to Bar Harbor a couple of other times before, I never knew that this little thing called Shore Path existed. So I was just kind of meandering in town after an early dinner and just saw a sign for it on the street and decided to swing by, and it's just so beautiful. There are sailboats just like bobbing in the water. It's very peaceful. It's a very well-marked trail. I can't recommend it enough. It's just a really nice reprieve from the hustle and bustle of the actual town center. I think for my last night, I am considering going up to Cadillac Mountain for sunset. It's a huge sunrise location. Josh and I have done sunrise there before. It's beautiful, but people say that the sunset is actually just as beautiful. So I'm thinking I might pack up the car and drive up there as a really nice way to end my time here. Just drove up to this little town called Lubec, which is the easternmost point of the continental US, and I checked into my hotel, and I am really regretting only staying one night here, and I'm going to flip the camera around and show you why. So I'm like standing at the foot of my bed, and when you walk out, here, let's open this up, this is the view. I am here for Acadia Part 2. So most of the popular attractions for Acadia National Park are situated on Mount Desert Island, which is pretty much where almost everybody goes when they go to Acadia. I am here on the lesser known area of Acadia, which is still, I think, about an hour away from Mount Desert Island, and it's called Scootick Peninsula. I've never been here before. I just happened to find it while looking for things to do in Acadia National Park. But a lot of people say that this area has some amazing views, wonderful things to do, and it's much quieter than the hustle and bustle of all the main popular attractions in Acadia. So I just parked my car. I'm about to hike up to this place called Raven's Nest, which has apparently amazing views. And then I'm gonna go over to Scootick Point, take in the views there before I head on to my next destination. Okay, I was a little too generous with the word hike because it's literally probably 50 steps from the parking area. So that was a nice little surprise. And I'm here and it's just as gorgeous as I thought it would be. It is my last night in Maine and I'm here in Ogunquit. I drove in this morning and I've had such a great day, but about an hour ago I got caught in a rainstorm, so that's why my hair looks a little disheveled and wet. Because of that, I decided, since the hotel that I'm staying at has this beautiful covered wraparound porch, that I would get takeout and just have like a little picnic here at one of the tables overlooking the ocean. So I went and I grabbed myself a bottle of wine, I ordered some lobster ravioli, some salad, some garlic bread. I just kind of went all out since it's my last night. And I'm just really into this whole vibe that I have going on right now here at the hotel. And just the sound of the huge crashing waves, like literally right there, is just so calming and peaceful with a light rain coming down. It's just a really nice way to end my little New England trip. I hope that I did this state justice because I just saw so many beautiful things. Like, I'm still thinking to myself, I can't believe that I got to see and do all the things that I did. Like, it's baffling to me how gorgeous this state is. So I hope that I did it justice. I hope that I captured it at least half as beautifully as it actually is in person. And I'm just so grateful that you guys came along with me. I hope that you enjoyed.